Hello and welcome to Studio Sandvik. These are our headlines for today.
How will tariffs affect Sandvik? Our CEO, Stefan Widing, comments on the Q1 report.
Major mining orders in Peru and Southeast Asia.
Tech Days attracted almost 800 customers.
Acquisitions of a 3D metrology software company and a demolition company.
We will start by welcoming two new members to the Sandvik family. Sandvik has signed an agreement to acquire Verisurf, a 3D metrology software company based in the US. The acquisition will strengthen the ability to support a growing customer demand for precision measurement and quality assurance in manufacturing, and it fits very well with the strategy to grow in digital manufacturing.
Sandvik has also agreed to acquire OSA Demolition Equipment, an Italy-based manufacturer of demolition tools and hydraulic hammers. OSA's range of attachment tools will enhance the offering within demolition and recycling, and the acquisition is in line with a strategy to expand in attractive rock processing niches.
Sandvik sees huge benefit with using generative AI in manufacturing. Together with Microsoft, Sandvik has created Manufacturing Copilot that has improved productivity with up to 30%.
We are incorporating generative AI across the manufacturing value chain with Microsoft Cloud for Manufacturing. GitHub Copilot is helping us streamline our code development. We built our Manufacturing Copilot with Azure OpenAI Service and Azure AI Search.
With the Copilot, our team and customers can quickly access our knowledge base, help files, and other product documentation using natural language. This boosts productivity and saves everyone some time.
The Copilot has been developed based on proprietary manufacturing knowledge and supports 19 different languages.
Our customers have access to real-time support, and our direct customer feedback loop helps improve the responses for the future.
With the Manufacturing Copilot, we experienced a 30% increase in productivity due to a reduction in manual and repetitive tasks. And less experienced employees become productive faster. We can leverage our decades of industry experience. And through collaboration with Microsoft AI technology, we can reinvent the user experience in manufacturing.
We now have the infrastructure to create new Copilots, each with different focus areas and functions. We are democratizing expertise to improve efficiency. It is exciting because this brings together the best of human knowledge and manufacturing tech expertise.
And the Copilot now includes voice and can interact with the CAM software. It was recently displayed at the Microsoft booth at Hannover Messe, where it received great feedback.
Tech Days is a series of Sandvik government events around the world where customers and partners can meet to shape the manufacturing industry of the future. Tech Days in Sandviken and Gimo in Sweden in March had a strong focus on digitalization and sustainability. The events attracted almost 800 customers from the Nordic countries, and participants experienced a diverse range of live demos, seminars, and panel discussions.
And now, over to the big event of the day, the release of the interim report for the first quarter of the year. Earlier, I had the chance to sit down with our CEO, Stefan Widing. Stefan, safety first as always at Sandvik. How did the safety developments progress in Q1?
I would say it was a mixed development. We had a positive trend in the total recordables, which is important, of course, but unfortunately also slightly negative development in the lost time. If we go beyond the quarter, I would say we have a positive trend though, but it shows again that it's important that we continue to focus on this as always.
If you look at the figures then, how would you sum up our results if we start with order intake and revenue?
Yeah, we had a quarter with, I would say, all our key financial metrics improved. And this includes then a positive organic order intake of 2%, positive revenue growth of 1%. And in the current macroeconomic environment, I think it's a strength that we can show growth in this quarter.
And how was the cash flow and the inventory level?
Yeah, also that I would say was okay. We had slightly increased inventory, but it was in line with the normal seasonality. We usually build inventory in Q1 ahead of the summer season. And the cash flow was at the same level as last year and pretty much aligned with our expectations. So an okay quarter, I would say, from a cash and inventory point of view.
And if we're looking a little bit at the global situation right now with all of the tariffs coming into place, how will this impact Sandvik, and are we taking any actions?
Yes, I mean, we have been, let's say, preparing for this since end of last year. At the same time, it is a very fluid and dynamic situation where we get new information almost daily. So of course it is challenging to fully adjust and adopt to this. But we're doing several different things. Of course, the different businesses are impacted in different ways, so it's really something that needs to happen at the BA and divisional level, where each business needs to do the things that are relevant for them. It shows also the importance of having these contingency plans always ready to act upon. But we are, for example, rebalancing our supply chains, adjusting the flows between countries depending on what tariffs rates apply between certain countries. We are looking at our commercial conditions to also make sure that we are protected there. Of course, we always work with pricing. And then finally, of course, looking also at our production footprint. Do we have to do rebalancing to help mitigate this? So we have a, I would say, broad toolbox of things that we are working with. Then, of course, we don't know how this will impact the overall global economy, so that's also something we will have to watch out for going forward.
Okay, thank you, Stefan.
Thank you.
Thanks to both of you. Always interesting to put the report into context. And now, two positive news from the past quarter. The first one is a big order from a mining company called Buenaventura in Peru, and another one from a leading mining customer in Southeast Asia. The total value of those two orders is more than 770 million SEK. Here is a comment from Sandvik Mining and Rock Solution President, Mats Eriksson.
I'm very happy to see big order from Peru. It expands our footprint in the Latin America area, and Peru is the second biggest copper producer in the world. Having a big order consisting of underground drills and load and haul equipments makes our footprint in Latin America solid, and we can continue to invest in the area. Then we have also a big order in the Southeast Asia region. Very similar load and haul underground drills to a customer that really appreciate the service we can give them. Also the other area of digitalization, automation and things that we can provide for them. So I think our offering is really showing that our customer trusts us, see us as a world-leading equipment and solution provider, and that is where we would like to be.
Sandvik brand Walter has signed a global sustainability agreement with a major customer, the Schaeffler Group. The agreement includes annual reviews to meet goals, metrics and improve data. It also emphasizes the importance of training for sales team to facilitate sustainability discussions with customers.
Do you know Disco Days? That's a Digital Shift Community Days, and that's a Sandvik event where we can mix insight and inspiration as well as hands-on tips within the digital arena. This year's Disco Days took place in April, and many sessions were so good that we decided to share the content also externally. So put on your best disco outfit, Eduard, and then you can visit home.sandvik/disco.
I promise to do that. Sandvik has sales in more than 150 countries all across the world, and this global presence offers opportunities for our employees to learn new things or take on a new role. One excellent example of this is Manny Maloney, who has pursued a career in different geographies and businesses within Sandvik.
I think I'm a really good example of someone who's moved around a lot within Sandvik. I started 14 years ago in Australia as a legal counsel, then moved to Amsterdam as Chief Legal Counsel for Mining, then moved to Stockholm as General Counsel of the BA. Was then asked to set up and run the Southeast Asia sales area and went from managing a team of around 30 to 40 people to a team of over 800. At each step, Sandvik has really trusted me and given me the tools to succeed. And now I'm currently the president of the mobile crushing and screening division, based back here in Stockholm with our factory in Northern Ireland. The best part about Sandvik is definitely the people. All around the world, you see this common thread of people who are collaborative, really generous with their time and take real pride in the Sandvik business. Everybody works together to fulfill our common purpose and vision. If I compare how I was when I joined Sandvik to now, it's definitely on leadership. That leadership isn't about yourself, it's about bringing out the best in others. So I've had a number of really good mentors and managers within Sandvik that have really shown me how to inspire people and bring them along towards executing Sandvik's sort of common goals and objectives.
And that's all what we have prepared for you today. I hope that you did enjoy it.
Yes, see you in the next episode of Studio Sandvik. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.